Alright, hello everybody. We're back. And we're drafting more Modern Horizons. Let's see what we've got. Our rare... Well, we got two of them. Neither one's particularly good, unfortunately. Disruptor Flute, pretty unplayable. Flare of Duplication, also not the best. Kozilek's and Sealing. Jump into Eldrazi because it's the best deck in the format. Seems like an okay place to start. These cards are also fine, but if I'm going to take a committal common, then I guess I'd rather take the Eldrazi one. So, sure, that feels fine. We can follow up with a Titan's Vanguard. It's a really nice card as well. For Flooded Strand, aggressive cards. Glimpse is good too, but I think this card is quite a bit better. Yeah, I mean, I think, Eldrazi is kind of the place to be. Feels like the pods can support quite a few Eldrazi players. So we'll give this a go here. And we're not 100% committed, but getting a third pick of Void Cross certainly helps things. So I think I'll be taking that over more expensive stuff. Let's get our ramp settled in, and then we'll look to pick up some more expensive stuff after. There's a second glimpse. If any of those wheel, I'd be interested in them. But let's grab the Void Cross for now. Okay, it's probably one of these uncommons now. So what does this do? I always think this gives you mana, but it doesn't. Well, it kind of does. It makes spawns. Whenever Eldrazi control, then it has to have 8 or more counters to be good. Just make little dudes. Is Tamiomi's Story Circle any good? It's not bad. I haven't played with Idol of the False Gods yet. Kind of want to try it. We'll see. 8 feels like a lot, but if you get a deck that can generate a lot of spawns, maybe it's not actually that much. And I mean, having a 2-mana 8/8 Annihilator 2 is certainly good, right? It's second Tamiomi's Story Circle. I think I'll just go for the 2-drop here. Lurker's good. I do like it a decent amount, but I think filling out the bottom of the curve is maybe a little bit more important. Landscape would be decent as well. Like that one, but let's take the good card there. Classic Eldrazi wizard. I haven't taken a close look at the art here. It's kind of messed up, man. A weird looking lizard. I suppose all these Eldrazi things are, but this looks like a rumble to me. Monstrous Vortex is like cute and all, but I'd rather just do the rumble, I think. Yeah, feels like a fine place to put 2 mana, traditionally speaking. And now, oop, one Worn Power Stone's actually kind of sick. It's like a snapping Void Croc, so it's much harder to kill. So, like that a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, the Void Craw has the advantage of, being a draw engine as well. And as a 1/3, it can block sometimes. So, I mean, it has some upside, but the big downside of it is you play your Accelerant on 3, they kill it, and then you're really sad. Can't do that with, excuse me, Power Stones, so. Deal with multicolored things. I just think the Ember Mage. This is like the top end you don't really want, but if it comes to it, I will play one or two, if we just find absolutely no other good expensive cards. Flare Duplication Wield. The Mindless Conscription. I actually think this card's pretty good. It's a 3-mana 3/3 baseline, and then you get either another 3/3 or put 3 counters on your 3/3 when you draw 3 cards. It's pretty powerful. I don't think it makes much sense for our deck. I don't think most of these cards do. I don't know. I guess I'll take the Flare. Was this Landscape? The colors that really help us. Gift of the Viper is not doing much, though. I think I'll just take the Landscape anyway. we'll probably end up not playing it, but we probably won't play any of those cards, and this at least gives us an out if there is a white or black card that we really want to splash. Okay, when the Glimpse is wheeled, I'll be taking that one as well. Feels fine. Wonder if I can start picking my lands a little higher. I've been getting a little shorted on those lately, and I guess maybe that means I'm not valuing them as high as everybody else, and I do like to have a couple of them, especially if I'm going to try to play 3 colors, which looks like is what I'm doing, so I need to start putting a higher premium on these, I think, but the cards I took over them I've liked, so I don't know that I would have changed it in this pack, but just something to think about in general. Alright, what is this landscape? Yeah, this landscape works. I don't care about Unfathomable Truth very much. This does at least fix 2 of our colors, so. Yeah, now we have these two. Like, I could splash a black card relatively easily. We find a good one. Let's see what we find here. I don't think Flare of Duplication is very likely to get into the deck, but it's kind of funny, actually. It doesn't work with the Void Eldrazi's, right? You can't sacrifice them with this. Kind of funny. All right, let's see what our next pack has for us here. All right. Pretty mediocre rares again. Windswept Heath not quite doing it for us. I think I'm taking one of these 2 cards, which is a little depressing. But I do think the Brute Scale is quite good in general. Amped Raptor is a strong card, but without any other energy support and with a deck that's running a lot of expensive cards, it's a lot worse. So I think that's enough strikes against it that I'll just take the Basking Brute Scale. A little bit of a sad first pick, but it is what it is. Ooh, Territory Caller. Now there's a winner. I like Planar Genesis well enough, and Horrific Assault actually as well, but this card's messed up. It's just massive. A 7/5 for 5 is already really nice stats. Has reach, of course, because like half the Eldrazi, probably more than half the Eldrazi in the set just randomly have reach. And then it even does extra stuff. It can sometimes draw you cards. It's really a fantastic card. So I think it's one of the best ramp targets, especially at the 5 mana slot. Maybe there's some better stuff higher up the curve, but all right, there's a Copy Croak here, which is really nice. There's the Eldrazi Ravager. Not much else going on here that I care about. I just think the clone. Clones are good. It is double blue, which is a little tough. We're actually kind of low on blue right now, but I'm going to just assume we can make the mana work, and having clone effects when you got huge Eldrazi is good, and just having clone effects in general is good. But I do think this card's nice. It's kind of hard to get rid of, and big enough. Like the Croak here. Interesting. Now I have Deep Analysis, It That Heralds, a couple of landscapes that are okay. Another Glimpse as well, not too bad. So how's this one work again? Makes your super expensive stuff cheaper and gives your colorless guys a bonus, which is nice with like Idol the False God, the 2 Brood Scales. It's not bad. Am I going to be able to cast it? Hopefully. I also think Deep Analysis. Deep Analysis is just good. And a deck that can generate lots of mana. I think I might actually do that. I don't know if that's right, but I like having a Deep Analysis. It feels pretty good. All right, now I'll probably take the Landscape. None of these cards do that much. I guess there's the Glimpses that are decent, but there's 2 of them, so maybe we'll get one back. I think I do want some landscapes, like I said. I'm trying to take them a little bit higher now. Especially since this, I should probably put this in the sideboard, because that was not actually helpful, so we just have the 2 here. Alright, this looks like another Rumble. This landscape doesn't help, so let's do that. Okay, now that's a card I could consider splashing. Maybe this is the black spell that I'm interested in. This landscape is also decent. Return a thing and deal a bunch of damage. Yeah, actually I'm going to take this. This thing, when you cast a colorless spell, you make an 0/1. When a colorless... Yeah, this card's... I think it's gonna be better than Drowned Lurker. Power balance. The top card, if you oh I see. It's quite funny. Yeah, give me the Flesh Raker here. Putting Deceptive Landscape back in now. Right now I'll take the Drowned Lurker. That's a good spot to take it. And I guess I'll take Shapeshifter. I'm not psyched to play this card, but it's not unplayable either. Chunk Diver, I don't think does quite enough. I guess I'll take one Null Elemental Blast. Sure, why not? Don't expect to play it, but it's fine. And take the Watchdog because it's playable, I guess. Ooh, double Watchdog, huh? Guess nobody's in white-green. Alright, I don't hate this. Got some good twos. Could use a little bit more in the top end, I think. Maybe another Void Crawl would be nice as well. Then the Glimpse is Wield. People are liking that card. I think it's very good in Eldrazi. I've seen people play it in other styles of deck, and I don't quite like it as much there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Could use a little bit more fixing as well. We have 2 lands that fix our main colors and 2 lands that fix for this Pyretic Rebirth. Fine. It's a good card to splash as well, because like, this is something you want to cast later in the game once one of your big threats dies. Ooh, Devour of Destiny is a nice one. Emrakul, this thing cares about drawing extra cards. Yeah, nothing else I don't think makes sense. I mean, Idol of the False Gods is like fine, but I don't like the second one all that much, so yeah, I'll take Devour here. I mean, it's big, it kills a thing. It is bad in the mirror, which is funny, but still okay with it. We have Power Stone and Void Card that can just power it on their own. Feels like a fine place to put 7 mana. It's even not terrible in your opening end. Ooh, Twisted Riddle Keeper's so messed up. Actually, lots of good cards here for us. We got the Hope Ender Quarter, the Skittering Precursor. That one's not quite as nice because, like, how often do you sack non-tokens? But Hope Ender Quarter, excellent, of course. But yeah, this card's kind of messed up. It has a merge as well, and it's just like massive. Definitely want that one. I don't have like a great emerge thing right now, but I think it's fine. I don't even mind paying 8 for this, to be honest. So, all right, so top end got filled out nicely. Let's see if we can find some other stuff here. This landscape, not useful. Could take the specimen. I don't mind that one. Take another Drown Lurker, but with 3 like expensive things, I don't really need one so badly. Geomancer's a messed up card. Do I want to splash it though? It starts to get a little heavy on the black, I think. I think I want to probably just keep it to this. I think I might just take the specimen here. It's just a nice flexible thing. Alright, there's a Tusker. I probably will take that one, even though, again, I'm looking for more stuff on the lower part of the curve, but this can at least cycle. It's not that bad. I think it's better than Evolution Witness for this style of deck, so let's do that. And I guess I think Brain Surge or the Raptor are my 2 options here. Raptor, again, with no other energy support, it just has too big of a chance of missing, I think. Foul Strike's okay too, but let's take some card draw. It's fine. These kinds of decks don't mind a little bit of extra cards. Sometimes you can end up with a bunch of mana in play and no way to spend it. So, 4 expensive cards plus 2 card draw spells is like plenty. So now I'm looking for some cheap stuff. Serum Visionary is okay. Petrifying Melder is decent, though it's on the expensive side. Astra's Invocation continues to be unplayable. This is a good one to emerge out of, which is something. Kind of helps smooth things out a bit. I might take it. I don't know that I need this 5 all that much. It's good. It has reach as well. Yeah, actually, I will take it. I've talked myself into it. Alright, I'll definitely take a Glimpse here over Collective Resistance. Priest Titania would actually be good, but I think the second Glimpse is going to be nice. Our mana is still questionable, I will say. We have... Okay, we're already looking to cut cards, so... None of this really matters that much. I'll take the Siege Smash to find sideboard card. And I guess a second idol. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this Victimize. I could see citing that in a really long matchup. Trickster looks quite playable. Take that card. It's kind of a removal spell. We don't really have removals, so counting that as a removal is not something I'm against, you know? Let's see. Yeah. As far as ramp, we kind of have this and like the glimpses. I can have my third idol. I guess I never took the second one. Sure, I'll take it now. I'll probably cut the shapeshifter. That thing's a little bit too mid. This is kind of 23 if we count the hydroelectric specimen as a land. I could play an extra land. I don't think it's crazy. We have a decent amount of card draws, a decent amount of expensive cards. Hanging these cards. I don't know. That one. Yeah, I kind of feel okay cutting something here for a land. I have the actual card draw spells. I have two glimpses as well and just a bunch of expensive stuff. I think it's fine. Question is what? Said I like the elk because we just have no other removals. So this can stop a bomb from just completely owning us. I could not worry about splashing the rebirth. I probably have enough value in this deck that I don't need it, and it makes my mana easier, so maybe that's just the way to do it. It's cute, and I've been looking for a place to slot this card in, but it means I have to play a swamp in the deck, which is like, I never want to see a swamp in my opening hand. Yeah, I should probably just not worry about that, and then my mana just gets better. Because mana's already not amazing, so I think that's probably fine. Red is still the most splashed color. I do want to play all these cards, but we'll keep the red the most minimal, I suppose. All right. I guess it's still 17 plus the hydroelectric. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So let's see. These, what do these get? Red, blue, and red, blue. Okay, they're both just red, blues. So we get spotted to each of those. So, okay, 3 red makes it 5 total. That's okay. 6 makes it 8, and 6 makes it 6. That's not enough green, I don't think. This is 15. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, like all of our early plays are green, so I definitely need like 8 forests or something. I don't cherish the idea of 4 red sources total. You also need to consider how good the colorless style cards are. Maybe I cut Idle. Might be kind of tough to get it started sometimes. How good am I at generating stuff? I can get any... Well, I guess the Glimpses, the Impossible are quite good with it. Hmm. I think he has a chance to just do nothing, though. I honestly wouldn't mind playing one more land still. 7 blue feels kind of weak, too. Yeah, I'm supposed to do something like this. We'll cut the Idol. Our mana's kind of bad. I need to start taking these lands a little bit higher. It looks like people have readjusted their evaluation of them. At least in the last couple of drafts I've done. 4 red is pretty bad, but it just puts us in 8 and 8, green and blue. And I mean, we only have the 3 red cards, and we're pretty happy to cast most of them late as well. I don't have any fixing from my cards. Oh, I have an extra blue in the hydroelectric specimen, so maybe I could cut a blue for a mountain. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we'll try this. This is like almost 19 lands, and I got some other ways to... But again, we have so much value in the deck, I think it's fine. So, yeah, we'll give this a shot. Let's see how this particular version of Eldrazi goes. Alright, here we go. We're on the draw against the Gary, Grey Merchant. Okay, this looks keepable. We don't have any red mana yet, but we can go Brute Scale into Brain Surge, maybe get a Twisted Keeper out at some point. Looks fine. Wanted on 8th edition mountain into a haster. Making some statements here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so let's go like this. I guess I'll sack it on their turn. The technically correct play, though it loses me some f6 value here. Island. For one. Warped Tusker. Alright. Play this. At least stops the 1/1. If they play another artifact, I might have to trade it with the Ram. How much does the Ram cost to equip? 2? That'd be tough. We both attacking? Alright, well, we'll make them use a trick at least. Axe, sure. I don't mind that so much. I mean, yeah, they can re-equip this now, but that's fine. Alright, well, it looks like I probably want to cycle the Tusker here, and then we'll get the color out. Gonna be the plan. Taking some damage here for sure. But sure, that one I can live with. They're not equipping the axe, which is interesting. I guess they're worried about a removal spell here, which is reasonable. Cycle. Eldrazi spawn. Card. Ugh, land's not really what I'm looking for. Rumble, huh? I don't like that I'm going to play this and then there's a chance for them to immediately kill it. But my alternative is what? Play Rumble. Block, play Brain Surge. I mean, it's not horrible, I guess. I would like to play this and play land immediately after. 3 mana. There's definitely ways they could remove this. Plus, if they just equip the axe to this thing, I can't really block it anyway. Yeah, I actually am going to do it that way. Maybe a little weird, but... Okay. I can't cast the Copy Crook, so I probably don't want that one. I'll just take the Meddler. Continue to tap their stuff seems like the way to go here. I'll plant the Chump plus cast Brain Surge here. We'll figure it out after that. What's this? Sack that, draw 2 cards. Okay. Live with them, try and get some value. That's fine. If they're only attacking for 2, I might not jump. I might save the spawn. Although, getting to cast the Brain Surge is kind of nice. It's worth it anyway. Just so I don't waste that much mana. Yeah, let me do it. 3. Really matter what we put back on top? Forest, forest. A lot of lands. Nice to have a shuffle effect. But... Wait, what does this do? The creature card, you reveal it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have gotten value off of this by putting a creature on top. That's okay, though. Alright, now they're on just 4 open mana, so whatever I play is probably dying, so I'm just going to play the Meddler and tap this thing. That feels completely fine to me. Means I don't have to sack the spawn yet. Oh, they're just going to put that thing back into place? Sure. Okay. Kind of forgot about that already, which is dumb. I should have remembered that that was a thing, but it's fine. Sure. If they get killed this, I'm more than happy to just make the trade, honestly. Expensive for them to keep doing this. I will outvalue them, like, worried here. Alright. Now I guess we'll go for the color plus land. 5. They land. It's in my hand. Yeah. Ah, we're doing stuff. They can do some adapting and equipping and stuff if they want. Not a big deal. I already got some value out of the collar, so if it dies here, it's like not a total disaster. A second cranial ram. All right. I'm gonna definitely bring in my artifact removal in this matchup, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Equip the axe to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I want to trade? Going to 7 is like not the most comfortable thing in the world. Yeah, I'll trade. I think my deck is just going to have more value than my opponent's deck. Oh, they didn't reorder blockers. Ooh, that's not gonna work out great for them. Alright, well, let's go land. Always yield to this thing. Put this in my graveyard. I will play a Titan's Vanguard. Actually, can I play the Riddle Keeper 1, 2, 3, 4? No, I'm one short. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Put a counter on my stuff. Equip this. To 6. I'm just gonna attack now. Gotta start getting damage at some point. You got it. A removal spell or do I want to trade here? I'd rather not. I get to play this next turn, stun 2 things, unless they have to double the power thing, which would be kind of weird for them to play. I'm going to take it this time. If I die to double power, then I'll be sad, but I don't think that trade makes sense when I have the Twisted Riddle Keeper coming. So now I get to just go land. Hard cast that. Oh yeah, I also get this. Sure, I'll put this in hand. Cast this without the emerge cost. 3, 3. Tap their creatures down. Back for 1,000,000. And that should just about do it. Get on 2, yeah. All right. Hard to imagine them coming back from that one. Okay, pretty aggressive. Double Cranial Ram, Inventor's Axe, all kinds of stuff here. So yeah, I definitely want to bring in the Siege Smash. Destroy target artifact mode is going to be quite good. I want anything else. Multicolored permanents. It kills the cranial things. Is that going too deep? Let's think about it. Let's definitely think about it. What can I cut is the question. Maybe Trickster Elk. They don't have any like huge creatures I can put this on, so I could see cutting that one. And maybe Deepen House a little worse when they're attacking my life total so heavily. Alright, this is a stretch, but you know what? I want to try it. They'll definitely not see it coming, I'll tell you what. Alright, this is fine. Kills an early artifact, plays a snapping. Okay with all of this. Is an artifact. It's not really the one I want to kill, but fine. Alright, let's just go forest. I'll have to decide which thing I want to play on turn 2. If they play their stupid Skull Clamp card, I'll Blow it up. Oof. So I have to try and block that one. They're very aggressive. Say, go brood scale. I'm definitely trading for the pyro surfer if they let me. It's fine. Like they're only on one color so far, which is nice. But yeah, if they remove the brood scale, it's gonna get a little bit tough. Let's see. Okay. They just played this as a 2-2? That's not too bad. Lock. Right. Ugh, a lot of lands. Yeah, I'll just play this. Likely they just play a fourth land and kill it, but that eats their whole turn, which is kind of okay. Oh, Ghost Fire Slice. Well, that's kind of the same thing, I guess. Meddler. I could blow up their 2-2, but I think I just get the Unsealing down right now. Then I go Meddler next turn. That feels okay. Island, Unsealing. It's obviously a little bit slow. Molten Gatekeeper. This thing. The Dross Claw. Alright, yeah, it's tough. Rumble. Rumble's okay. It's not good enough, but I'm probably dead here, but let's figure this out. So, play land, play a meddler. That gives me 2 blockers at least. And I get to stun something, so I mean, maybe it's okay. What do I stun? Because it's just the germ tokens, they can't throw it away for free value. They have to actually put that on a real creature. Feels fine. Oh, I get 2 Eldrazi from this. God, I forgot you get 2 from this. I thought it's 1. It's messed up. Okay. I feel a lot better with 2. This doesn't die to this straight up. And I mean, if they want to trade 2 creatures for that's fine by me. Same thing. Re-equip the Dross Claw, but it's not a very profitable trade in any case. I will just block that thing if it attacks. Alright, I'll lose a life. I'm gonna just block everything. I have plenty of mana, so not dying is critical here. And I expect they want to use this. I guess they can use post-combat. Maybe it's not worth blocking that one. Maybe I can take 1 here. Yeah, that's probably right, actually. Okay, if that's all you want to do, that's fine too. Let's see, Perilous Landscape. Okay, let's lead on Rumble. I'll top blue with it. Not having extra green here is a little awkward. Hydroelectric Specimen or Forest. Not precisely what I was looking for, but guess I'll take the Specimen. I think that beats second forest. Although I do need a second forest at some point. That mean double green cards in deck? I don't, so maybe I don't need second forest all that much. Alright, give me the specimen. Okay. Then we'll go play landscape. And I think just stay back. I'll probably blow up the gatekeeper on beginning of combat. See though. It depends a little bit what they're doing here. Exile my graveyard. That's fine. Oh, I should have hit that in response. That was dumb. Take my damage because I'm dumb. Do I want to hit the claw or the keeper? That's the question. At 4. I think the keeper. I really should have done that first, obviously, but gonna be tough. I don't need life gain or anything. Copy crook. It gets the connive and it gets me more dudes, so at least won't be dying on the ground, but not the best. Oh, I guess I could exile their graveyard. Make sure the Molten Gatekeeper can't come back. It's silly, but honestly, making sure this thing can't come back might actually be really relevant. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Unearth is a sorcery, right? Okay. That happens. Graveyard. And I'm gonna keep the Electro Specimen up, even though I have the Connive. I think there's value to this. Yeah, some kind of spell here. Probably need to start attacking soon. It's fine. Got it. Though I guess that plus Dross Claw is like kind of a combo. Take my one. Just keep the specimen in hand. It's fine. Oh, Glimpse is pretty sick. Alright, let's go Glimpse. I guess I have lots of colorless of these guys, so I can tap the landscape for it. I had 2 lands and a Basking Brute Scale. Not precisely what I was looking for, if I'm going to be honest, but okay. Cast 2 of those cards. Then I will... I can attack with this. I guess it grows. I'll probably just discard a spell. Yeah. Eh. I just discard the mountain. I guess I do. Although getting to connive over and over is kind of nice here. Is the hydroelectric specimen actually worth? It's not 0, but it's not a lot. Double block. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm probably just gonna not block at all. Yeah, I'll discard the specimen. Okay. For 0-1. We got plenty of mana. That Glimpse the Impossible is really bad. Yeah. Back with both. Fine by me. We'll block both. Okay. Oh. That's fine. Alright, I can't respond to it, but I can still just do this afterwards. I get one extra damage through, which is bad. Ability. I guess I should have put some extra tokens on stuff. Didn't consider that. Alright, so now that you play a creature and equip and attack with the Draw's Claw, it's a problem, but they don't have a creature yet, and they can't get the other guy back yet. When you cast a colorless Eldrazi, we can 0-1 whenever their color creatures. So let's just attack first. Oh, I will not be discarding Territory Caller. I guess I discard the land now. 1, 2, next I just play everything. That's fine. Means I don't get a landfall trigger, but that's okay. I think we're winning here. We're just gonna have a lethal attack next turn. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 5. It gives me 2 colorless creatures, which is some more stuff. Alright. They need a haster. They can equip the Draw's Claw too. Ooh, got there. Okay. Small misplay at the end. Took an extra damage. That could have mattered. That definitely could have mattered. I should have just put some extra spawns on stuff. Didn't think to play around Siege Smash. You don't see this card all that often, so. I don't know. Was I supposed to kill Draw's Claw there instead of the other thing? Hard to say. But we got there in the end, so moving on to match number 2. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. We're on the play for this one. This hand work. Landscape. Can't get green. Because this does let me stack the top of my deck. So, I mean, if I can find a green source, I can get Malevolent Rumble out. Then I can maybe get Glimpse out. I should probably mulligan, though. It's just not the best hand. We're capable of better starts than this. Like, this one looks okay. This can get blue, so I mean, I'm definitely keeping this. I want to put back a land or like a rumble. I think I'll put the rumble back. I have this guy to make me some things. I have the brain search to get some lands back. Definitely don't want to discard the keeper, so this looks fine. Go get an island here. Opponent mold as well. That's nice. See what we can do here. Razor grass field. All right. Island. Their land is not the best, but it's okay. Probably just gonna brain surge, but maybe we activate that thing. We'll see. Oof. Alright, no 2-drop. Smelting charge bugs. Alright. Well, that's pretty annoying. Oh, territory color. It kind of makes me want to adapt this then. Probably shouldn't attack with it. Yeah, let me just pass. I'll adapt that and get my Eldrazi so I can get the color going and go from there. I could spend the energy here. Yeah, them hitting a 2 there is pretty nasty. The Amped Raptor is a heck of a card. To be sure. Inspired Inventor. Okay, alright. One's doing some stuff. We're gonna have to 7-5 can do some things here. Assume they're just gonna attack with both and spend the energy. That just makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'm taking 5. Adapt. Let's see. Hydroelectric Specimen. Not what we're looking for right now. Play that. Can now block some menace creatures, which is good. So, I mean, combat tricks obviously make things scary. Probably getting rid of the charge bug if everything's coming in. Zealot's not great, because now I can start tapping my 7/5, but it looks like it's going to hold the fort down this turn at least. I don't mind that. Land would be a good draw. Glimpse is less of a good draw, given that I don't have red mana. I could play this. This emerges for 7. It's not flash or anything. I could emerge it out of the color, but kind of steep cost to pay, though. I guess it pays for the entire thing. Oh, wait, I don't have any colorless mana, so I can't even do that. I guess I need to Brain Surge. I don't love it, but at least get me a land drop. Alright, and then I can Rumble as well. Okay, so I definitely want to... So I want to put a creature on top, so when I play land, I get the creature back. I think I'd rather they know about the Specimen than the Riddle Keeper. And then I get to shuffle something away if I want, or at least have a chance to get rid of it. Kozilek's Unsealing's looking a little bit suspect at this point, so I kind of want the extra lands, I think, still. Let me go... let's put... Yeah, Unsealing, then this. Go land. This in hand. Go Malevolent Rumble. And what I grab here... The Lurker is expensive. Next turn I'm going to have 6 mana. I can't actually cast the Fleshraker very easily, I guess. It's a tough call. I don't know if a 7 ball is really what I need. Just a 2, though. I do take the Unsealing. Can go Unsealing into Twisted Riddle Keeper. That's kind of a sick combo. Alright. Guess I will take that back. Pass. They still can't tap the 7/5 this turn, so we kind of have another turn to do stuff. I mean, obviously, I guess they can tap it on their turn. But that's okay. Expel the Unworthy. Okay. It would have been nice to have the Hydroelectric Specimen for that one. Alright, so I'm taking 7 this turn. I'm at 20, though. That's not too bad. That gaining me 7 life actually mattered a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. Take 6, it's fine. Alright. Yeah. Seething Landscape. Okay. Let me lead on Glimpse. Then we'll figure out what we want to do after that. Devourer of Destiny, Snapping Voidjaw Forest. So 4 is the Voidcraw. So you potentially start doing some big things, which is okay. Yeah, that's the plan. Maybe I was supposed to play a land from hand, actually, and let one of those turn into a spawn. That probably would have been better. I don't really need all these lands in hand, whereas having an extra spawn in play is quite good. Something I gotta start thinking about a little bit more. What is this? Oof. It's a big spell for an aggro deck. They're gonna kill that one. That's fine. I'll take another 6. Look at it, 8. I have another energy left, which kind of sucks. Imagine they want to pay here. Alright, let's see what we draw. Land's not the best. So I can Riddle Keep. Let's see, Hydroelectric's not the best. So many creatures. I want to play this and tap like the Tapper and the Charge Bug, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I have up to 9 mana. So I could play it without losing anything. I could lose the Brute Scale with that. Let me play the Unsealing. I don't love losing the 3/3 here. It seems actually quite relevant. So I probably can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. I think I'm just straight up casting this. Let's see. I guess I could have emerged it from one of these for one less, but then I have to... Nah, this doesn't really change anything, does it? Do this. Yeah, I think I tap both of these. Hope they don't have a way to deal with my stuff. Then, I don't know, next turn we figure stuff out. Let's see if they have more removal. It's going to be tricky. Proliferate's fine. Shield counter doesn't really do anything. I'm going to proliferate. That makes sense. It's going to be tough. Between the Tapper and the Menace, it's going to be hard to be able to block everything. I have so many creatures in play, too. Drawing a land was not it. I could cycle this. Guess I will. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Black mana. Well, then. Guess I'll play it instead. I think I'm just dead next turn, but maybe the Hydroelectric Specimen somehow changes that. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, so I think the Glimpse thing was a misplay, because like I still have a bunch of lands in hand that aren't doing anything. But having an extra spawn here, I mean, it would help. It would definitely help. It wouldn't be like insane. That resolve. We just need to cast this guy. They already know about it, so there's not really any harm in doing this. They still have 2 mana as well, like. So, anyway, I can survive this. Yeah, I survive this and do some profitable blocking, but that seems pretty impossible. We ignore both Menace guys. I could block the other 3. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just the play. If I try to block a Menace guy, I think I die. Let's see, chump here, block a Menace thing. Take 8. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but this appears to be the play. Okay, I mean, if they have nothing, I get to eat a creature, and my thing untaps next turn. It's not 0%. Do I want to thin my deck, or do I care about the colorless mana? I think I care enough that I want that. Trickster's Elk. Not do anything. I mean, just play it. If they don't generate any more energy, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm still just dead on the board. Yeah. You have to draw something to trigger Kozilek's Unsealing. It's fine. Good shout out, Mother of Goons. Alright, so we're playing against red-white aggro. Is that want anything different? Siege Smash doesn't look like it's going to do much. No, I think we'll just run it back and outpace them here. Alright, here we go. We'll be on the play, of course. Oof. Maybe I should have sided out Deep in House. Now I'm thinking about it, but I got them all again this hand anyway. What is this one? Mondo 7 drops and a Devourer of Destiny. Ugh. I don't know about this. Opponent mulligan. I think I'm at mulligan. It's just, I mean, Devour could maybe get us something, but we don't have a green source. No, I can't keep this. I really likes this card, huh? Alright, this one's better. It's not good. It's keepable. Probably need the Brain Surge to crawl back into the game. Kind of like the Devour in my starting hand, but at the same time I don't. I think I just put back both expensive cards, keep the cheap stuff. I just can't be having 7 drops in my hand, like, when I'm on a multi-5, so. As much as it would have been nice to set up the top of my deck, because I do need that third land, but I think Kozilek's and Sealing could be a good way forward, so I shouldn't get rid of it here. That's maybe something. We'll see. See what they've got. They're thinking. Passing. Fine by me. Oh, land's good. I don't think I'm even going to attack. I don't really want to play into another one of these things. And I don't need to be lowering my opponent's life total early. That just doesn't matter that much. So I'd rather just keep this back. Most likely I just missed 2 damage, but it's fine. Worried about it. Zealot, sure. Second Brood Scale. Intriguing. I mean, I should attack now, I guess. What am I doing here? Am I just brain surging to hit a land drop? I think I am. Let's attack first, since this can't really block anyway. Brain surge. It's okay. Let's put some lands on top. That's fine. But I need to keep one. So, actually, I need to figure out what my next turn is. So I'm not drawing one of these cards for a turn. So, next turn I have 4 mana. Probably either going level up plus second brood scale or trickster elk plus like level up or something. So, I guess I could go level up plus flesh raker. That's like okay. I'm definitely not casting Tusker next turn. So, let me go Tusker, then Forest, play the island, pass the turn. See what happens from here. Don't love this, but we have the Trickster Elk to potentially stop something super threatening, though it's like a static prison on my guy. All right. That I'm okay with. Oh, static prison on that. Okay. Suppose that makes sense. Not unreasonable, certainly. All right. What do I do here? I'm drawing a 7-drop next turn. Can't quite do it all here. Could level up plus play the Flesh Raker, which would then let me do stuff with the other Brood Scale next turn. Let's see, 1, 2. I can actually just do all of it this turn. I guess I can, so that makes sense. All right, let's adapt. Oh wait, no, I'm 1 short. Yeah, I'm 1 short, I guess. Ability. Do I attack? No, now I'll hang back. Now they have 2 of them. I'd rather threaten the block, I think. 2, 3. All right. Not in love with this position, obviously, but it is what it is. Okay, expel mine thing. That's fine. Take some damage. And let's see. Let's play this. Sealed. Start dealing some serious damage here, which is nice. I guess I might as well just adapt this now, and I don't think there's any reason to wait. I guess there's no reason to do it now either, so. Nah, let's just do it, it's fine. Some extra triggers going. I'm still not attacking because I still feel like they might have a second one of these things, and I don't want to expose my stuff here. Next turn I get to play the 7-drop. Probably, anyway. We'll see. Tanked Flames, okay. Yeah, we'll take it. Rumble's okay. Let's just cast this. Triggers. Obviously, you can start tapping it. That's fine. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. I put a Trickster Elk on one of my Eldrazi spawn. Feels like kind of a decent deal here. Inspired Inventor is acceptable. What do you do? Counter, energy, 1/1. You got some options. Twelve apiece. Got a big thing on the board. The Arch is going for the energy. Yeah, Static Prison on that was interesting. I forgot Static Prison can target any permanent. Oh, that's kind of nice. I want to rumble first and try to hit a land drop is the question. Hmm. The issue here is they're just going to tap my two big things, right? And then attack me for like 6 or whatever. I don't really want to rumble for a land in this position. That doesn't sound great. Let's see, rumble. Extra 1. Yeah, let me just play the color straight up. It's fine. I do get some more spawns out of the deal. Like, our opponent's at 10. They can't really just jam everything ever. So, it's like I do have chump blockers. So if they go for an all-out attack, I can just do some chumping and attack back for a lot of damage. Go to that thing. This has dealt every point of damage this game, right? I haven't attacked my opponent yet. It's just dealt 10 damage. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it's definitely pretty nice. Dog Umbra, okay. Certainly makes things more threatening. Plus wing it. Interesting, okay. Yeah, flying's pretty good. Can jam with everybody or just the flyer? Two of them. I'll chomp. No reason to make the clock faster when I have a lot of these things. So do it that way. Oh, the Meddler's kind of a sick hit here, actually. Alright, well, let's go to combat first. They're gonna tap me, I assume. No, I'll attack with the Flesh Raker. No, I don't mind. Alright, do I want to rumble yet? Or do I just meddler here? I think I'll just meddler, tap the flyer. Continue to have chump blockers, continue to deal damage to my opponent. They're down to 6. At some point, I have the play of Trickster Elk on an Eldrazi spawn attack with it, which is kind of funny. Alright, they're on 2 cards. And some blockers. If they have more flying, it's kind of annoying, but this thing doesn't have reach, does it? Of course it does, because every freaking card in this format just has reach. The extra flying counter doesn't really do anything. It was just an energy. That's much. Alright, land's fine. If I go to combat or rumble first. Guess I'll go to combat first. Let's see how they choose to do things here. They're running low on energy, so it's not completely free. Tapped. And tap the 4/5 you are. Not unexpected or unreasonable, but okay, let's go rumble. Oh, copy crook? Yeah, that seems okay. Grab a copy crook. And I guess I want to copy crook the reach thing, probably. Oh yeah, I get to do this as well. I forgot about that. No, I don't need that. They're out of 1 energy. Say they make another one. Yeah, I think I'm fine here. 4. I make a 6/8 reach, I think. Comes down to 4. Probably should stop paying for the prison. Feels like it's not going to matter much anymore. Yeah. All right. They need something really good here. They're down to 1 tap, so they can get their flyer through if they want. They're not getting through on the ground. And obviously, if I get to attack them, they're just kind of dead, so... Let's see what the big finish is on 2 cards, 5 mana, 1 energy. Feels tough to get out of, but I mean, I'm an 8. There's definitely some combinations of cards that could do it. Tap my reach creature, attack with the flyer. You have to like give it +2/+2 and then double its power. That's definitely doable. But with just 2 cards, it's not extremely likely that's going to happen. Yeah, I imagine if I get to attack, it's pretty well over. Do some chumping at the very least. Okay. Managed to tie it up. Static Prison. What a card. Yeah, these tappers are pretty obnoxious. Spell the Unworthy. Is there anything in my sideboard that helps against any of this? Null Elemental Blast doesn't do anything. Shapeshifter is an O12. Doesn't sound especially exciting. I guess it's a 2/5. It's like maybe okay. Has Vigilance. It's kind of cool. There was something I was like, I should cut this card because it looks bad in the matchup. It was... The Trickster Elk, I guess, isn't amazing. And I guess Deep Analysis is the other one, because I really don't want to pay the life on the flashback. I mean, cut Deep Analysis for just another creature. The Elk's fine. It's going to have its moments, I think. Alright. Definitely could have done something that game. Oh, obviously it didn't. ultimately. This looks fine. Malevolent Rumble into Power Stone. Hopefully we draw land for it, but then we can start jamming giant things. It looks fine. On the draw, it could be a little scary. They get to get a 2-drop and we don't really have a way to contest it, but when you put Malevolent Rumble in your deck, you have to be up for playing it on turn 2. The 1-drop's good. Not that we've seen a lot, but Fleshraker is interesting. That card delivered last game. It dealt the bulk of the damage to our opponent. Ugh, Conduit Goblin's really scary. That card's fantastic. Let's do this. What do I want here? And so next turn, I'm probably Power Stoning, which will put me on 6 mana the following turn. I'm probably playing Meddler. Hmm. So I just take another giant thing. Just plan to play a bunch of giant things, I guess. I don't know. Not gonna be easy, but they blow up the Power Stone, it's gonna get a little rough. And you got an Inspired Inventor. It's gonna be tough. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to just take the land, who knows. I think 6 here. Sheesh. So much. And then I'm taking more next turn. I think I'm just dead. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. This is just too slow, isn't it? I drew land, which is good, but the Power Stone, yeah, we need it to be on the play for this one, I suppose. Oh. Can I concede here? I think I can concede here. It's so over. I'll play it out, but it's like incredibly over. That's just such a brutal hit here. No, we're just taking 8 million damage. Yeah, no, we're dead. I guess they're out of energy. This is... I knew that was a weakness of that line, but like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Yeah, that's not gonna be easy to do. Yeah, alright, whatever, we're dead. Our opponent got a really nice aggressive draw. Conduit Goblin is a criminally underrated card. I keep seeing these things go very, very late in drafts, and I mean, look at what it did this game. It just dealt me like 3, like 6 extra damage for a 2-drop. That's insane. That's actually insane, especially in aggressive decks, so... Kudos to our opponent, beating Eldrazi with a nice aggressive deck. I actually think the aggressive decks are really good in this format. I think they can compete with the Eldrazi decks, as we just saw. You have one critical removal spell on turn, like killing the Power Stone or the Void Craw, you can really run them. Alright, let's see if we can salvage 2-1 out of this. I'll see you in the final match. Here we go for the final match. We get to be on the play. What is this hand? Yeah, I guess this is keepable. The Glimpse is a little awkward, but it's a curve. I don't mind it too much. Use the Hydroelectric Specimen as land here, obviously. And we get stacked top for a deck a little bit, which isn't too bad. You can look for a red source for this thing, or maybe just something to do early. Alright. Opponent either AFK or thinking. Looks like they mulliganed. I will perform my opening hand actions. Look at my top 4 cards and choose one of them. Oh wow, well, with those options, I guess I will take the mountain. The Rumble doesn't look as good as the Brood Scale here. Yeah, so let's just go for Mountain. Right, I don't get to draw that yet. I think I still just play the Specimen, though. Brood Scale into Glimpse. That feels fine. because I don't have another blue source. I don't have to pay life for that later. It's possible we draw some islands, and I'll wish I had it in hand, but land scale. Like, I don't know. I might just jam the glimpse to get 3 dudes. What our opponent does. Hydra Trainer. Okay. This adapts for 3 mana. All right. See what we draw here, and could change things potentially. Titan's Vanguard. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I think I just glimpse and get 3 1/1s, and then next turn I can play Titan's Vanguard, sacking one of them. Give all my stuff a +1/+1 counter. Seems kind of sick. Should attack. Black-green modify, I suppose, our opponent is. Hydro Trainer feels a little slow. We'll see, though. Mill 3, get 3 Eldrazi spawn is a thing to do. I mean, I could even just play my Devourer of Destiny if I wanted. I think making all these things bigger is probably a bit better, though killing that's kind of nice, too. Let's see. Do I want to just kill Expanding Ooze immediately? Tapped 1 when attacks put a counter on a modified creature. No, I think I'd rather hold that as an option. It's just the Vanguard here. It's kind of nice. So I attack for 3. I think I'm willing to trade this for their Expanding Ooze. That feels fine. There's potential for this to make more dudes later, so like I don't know if it's 100% good for me to trade it, but the ooze is also kind of nice, so I think that is having the potential to get rid of it, I guess. Bad. Second ooze, that's really cut it. We get to attack with the Vanguard here and then just destroy our opponent. I just Devour of Destiny before combat. It costs me a spawn that's a real spawn, but I think that's okay, because that means they can't kill this. It cost me a buffed spawn. It's fine. 7 loses. Yeah. Yeah, that'll just about do that one. The green-black decks don't seem particularly good. Expanding Ooze is just, I think, slow. I guess it's a common. I don't know, Hydro Trainer. It's possible our opponent's deck is great and they just didn't draw great, but yeah, Expanding Ooze feels medium. Alright. No Elemental Blast against 2 Expanding Ooze. Not the worst. What's the other thing I brought in before Siege Smash? No Siege Smash. So I want a Null Elemental Blast. I really want this card to work. It's probably a terrible idea, but you know what? We're going to try it. Maybe I cut the Elk once again. They're going to have counters on their stuff, then making its base power and toughness different isn't really that helpful. So, gotta go. Yes, looks like another keep. Happy enough with it. Titan's Vanguard has been a pretty sick card, honestly. Forest, that's fine. We'll probably go Hydroelectric. I'm going to want to keep curving out, so I think even if we draw land, I'll still do that. Get the life, and then Go Brute Scale into Void Craw. Hope they can't kill the Void Craw. If they can, it definitely slows things down a lot, but no 2-drop, that would be sick. I mean, they have a removal spell, but if they remove this instead of this, I'm really, really happy. Pausing on my draw step. Copy Crook's a little awkward since I don't have the second blue right now, but turn. They didn't have the removal spell, so feeling pretty good here. There's the ooze, that's fine. Do I want to offer the trade with the ooze? I drew Power Stone. Maybe I just play Power Stone. That guarantees they can't just kill it. Well, not guaranteed, but it makes it more likely they can't just kill it. I think that's worth it. Give me so much mana next turn that I can start doing some serious business. This can attack me for a bit, but it's fine. Blue draw Null Elemental Blast. That'd be a sick draw here. They can dab this if they want and make it a 5/5, but yeah, hitting for 3, which is not that big of a deal. We'll get better here shortly. Second expand. Alright, they got a lot of expanding oozes. Any Null Elemental Blasts? No. Second Island's good, though. Second Island is good. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I can adapt into then play Vanguard. That seems pretty reasonable. I have to sack the spawn, but I get the extra counter. I think that's worth it. You can play extra forest to do that. Okay, so we'll go tap this. Make a thing. Okay. Yes, play Vanguard. Sacking this. Get another counter, get another thing. Yes, okay. And I think I'll just attack. This looks fine. Next turn I can potentially copy croak the Titan's Vanguard. Might have enough mana to do both of these spells if the Vanguard's still around, which would be kind of insane. Oh, opponent. I'm sorry. This is just not the way. Malevolent Rumble, okay. So, do I just lead on Glimpse? I guess Glimpse copy crook here doesn't quite work, does it? So this becomes a 6/6, right? Because it counts itself. I mean, that's just already a lot. I could glimpse later. I could go like snapping and malevolent rumble or something like that. That might be better for now. Okay, I guess I'll take the caller. That seems like a nice one to copy with copy crook as well. Okay. Do I want to get my value here, or would I rather save a spawn since they're going to grow? I think I'll get some value, and that's fine. 1, 5. Play that, play a land. This could draw a card, considering. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna go great for our opponent. Do I attack with both? They double block this, it only trades for one thing, but then this gets through. Yeah, they're just done. Alright, I can't blame them. That was a pretty hopeless situation. Expanding ooze. Not the thing to do in this format, unfortunately. Just not the way to go. Alright, well, 2 kind of complete slaughters, I think, and then we lost the close match to the aggro deck. Eldrazi's still very good. Yeah, aggro can compete with it, I think, like I explained earlier. But either way, this was a fun little draft. Nothing too special in this deck. Did we have any cool rares? We had Devourer of Destiny, but it's like not that different from any other huge thing, honestly. Just a pretty typical Eldrazi deck, and yeah, not a bad result. Well, that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out a lot, and I appreciate it. That'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.